Please inform others to join quickly.
Yeah, sir. Sure.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, the purpose,
Good afternoon, sir.
basically, the purpose of taking this meeting is now we are starting with your placements, and the companies have also started approaching us for placements. So that is one of the reasons why I thought I'll just talk to you before you actually go for placements. Okay, we will be joined by Prabhakar sir, who is also the placement officer of the college. So he'll also be joining this particular meeting. Uh, okay, so if in case he wants to give you certain inputs about placements and all. Okay, guys, understand one thing. Okay, this is a very difficult situation where we are facing with COVID, and most of the companies, you know what the situation is with the employees of the companies who are already there. Okay, before going ahead, can you please come in the video mode, guys? Everyone, I want in the video mode. Each and every person to be in the video mode, then only I'll start speaking. Dhanashri Bhide, Aryan, Shrutika, come in the video mode quickly. Omkar, Swapnil, Rohit, Jyotipa, Dhanashri Nevrekar, Sanjay, everybody to come in the video mode quickly. Okay, thank you, guys. Okay, as I said, the purpose of taking this meeting is the companies have started approaching for recruitments, and they have started their recruitment. Um, what we are expecting this year is most of the recruitments will happen online itself. Okay, be prepared for it. Okay, though unfortunately training could not happen to you all, it was planned, and if you remember, in the first semester itself it was planned for you, and then later everything went, or second semester, sorry, second semester it was planned, and then everything got cancelled, okay, due to the COVID situation. So uh, it is not happened, no doubt. Okay, but still that doesn't mean that you don't perform in your interviews and you don't get selected. Okay, because yeah, okay, Prabhakar sir has joined the meeting. uh, Welcome you, Prabhakar sir.
Thank you, Prayag sir. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, Prabhakar sir is the placement officer of the college. So so he along with me along he along with me, we take care of placements. And we have not spoken, especially Prabhakar sir has never spoken to y'all uh, about placements. And I don't think you have seen him, so that this was one of the opportunities to make you aware of who all take care of placements. And if there are certain things that he wants to tell you or instruct you about placements, so I thought I'll invite him also. So welcome you, sir. Okay, so I was just talking to them about the situation, what we are facing, and how will the placements be going this particular semester.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we did not have training for MBA students because of COVID. We had planned it, and because of COVID, everything got cancelled. So training did not
Okay.
happen, and
Hmm.
um, that is what I was discussing with them. And the company that has approached now, because we can expect more companies to approach for placements henceforth.
Hmm.
So before I talk about the upcoming drive, if you want to tell them something or give them some instructions.
I think I will address at the end.
Okay, fine, fine, sir. Okay, so guys, why I called for a immediate meeting is because we have received an invitation from HFFC, that is Home First Finance Company. Okay, for a recruitment drive. Now this drive would be for MBA. Okay, they hire for marketing profiles. Okay, and they hire both MBAs as well as BE students for marketing profiles. So it's a very good opportunity for MBA students to get placed, because the package also is comparatively higher at the higher end. And there are more chances for MBA students getting placed in these companies. Okay, it's a purely marketing company. Okay, it's all about finance, providing finance for home loans. It's providing home loans to small buyers, home buyers. Okay, and that would be your job. Okay, now there are different verticals under it. So you may be placed as a into a bank where they have their tie-ups where you can sell your the products, or you may be in the HFFC office itself, or you may be a team lead where you uh, have lots of people under you uh, uh, will who would help you in achieving your target. So there are lots of verticals which you will definitely come to know when the company comes and they have their initial talk with you. Okay, but it's a very good opportunity. And unfortunately, the first company which is coming is a very good company for you, so you don't have time to practice. Okay, so because people, so many a times it happens the first interview doesn't go well. Okay, but we cannot help it out. Your first interview should be the best interview, because it's a good company. Okay, before going ahead with this, okay, I want you all to nominate or not nominate or volunteer. I want two people to be the placement officers, who placement coordinators for MBA department for your batch. Okay, one girl and one boy is what is required, who has to do lot of works. Okay, it's not just a game over here, but it's a sort of very laborious job that you have to do, and you don't get recognition for that. I'm telling you right away, there is no recognition for this job. But I want two people, one girl and one boy, to help me out in maybe data collection during the drives, etc., etc. There are lots of works that we need to do. Okay, so after this meeting, I want though the interested students can send your names to my personal number, WhatsApp number, saying that you are interested. Okay, and out of that, then me and Prabhakar sir, we together will decide as to who can be the appropriate person. Okay, don't mind if you are not selected. Okay, it's not something that you can really be proud of. Okay, but it's just a extra work that you will be doing. You will be just helping out uh, the placement officers to get their work done smoothly. Okay, plus, okay, don't be under that impression that if you are a placement coordinator, then there are chances that you will get placed and others don't get placed, or you will get an added advantage over others. That is also not there. Okay, it is just a social work that you will be doing. No doubt you'll be getting a lot of experience. You will be speaking to lots of HRs during the process, in case physical drives happen in future. Okay, uh, there are lots of advantages. Yes, your personality develops in the process. fine, fair enough, but no tangible benefits as such. So do not accept any tangible benefits if you become the placement coordinator for MBA department. So I want you all to volunteer and give me the names of two people, one a boy and a girl, to help me out in placements. So Prabhakar sir, I hope it is fine.
Yes, yes, yes. One boy, one girl would be okay.
Yes, yes, sir. So I am done with my talk. So shortly, a data sheet would be sent to you. A Google form would be sent to you. Okay, to fill the details. Now, whatever details are asked, it should be the accurate details. You cannot just fill any nominal details that are there. You have to fill the details accurately. Your 10th marks, your 12th marks, your degree marks should be accurate as per your mark sheets. Okay, it cannot be approximate. Plus your mobile numbers and your email IDs that you provide should be working. Okay, one thing that most of the HRs have observed is your email IDs are fantastic, like love you, your name, or your name, let's say Prayag for you, and all those things. Okay, these email IDs are not allowed in placements. You have to have a professional email ID, preferably your name, surname at gmail.com, at yahoo.com, or at rediff.com, whatever it is. Your name and your surname. That's what is required. In between, there is a dot, or that is fine if it is not taking, but that is the maximum. Or in case it's not taking, then maximum 2-digit number, maybe your whatever the number may be. Okay, but no love you, great, and all those things in that email ID. Okay, because most of them have it. Okay, and that was observed by HRs, and they have an objection. Most of the systems do not take such IDs at all. Okay, when you are registered, when you get registered into their portals, these IDs are not taken. Okay, recently we had this issue with your senior, okay, who was placed in Tata AIA. Okay, he had a completely different email ID, and their system was not taking that email ID. He had to create a new email ID and give it to them. So I don't want those issues to happen. So create a fresh email ID, a professional email ID, where all the placement related information would go to that ID itself. I hope I have made this point very clear. Okay, so shortly you will be receiving a Google sheet, Google form, and please fill the form. And only interested students should do that. Later, we do not want any dropouts, because we have created certain relationship with the HRs, with the companies, and we do not want those relations to spoil. Okay, we will be providing you all the details about the drive, the package, everything would be provided to you. Go through the instructions. If you are interested, please opt for it. Otherwise, do not fill the Google form. Okay, do not opt for the drive. But later, do not complain saying, "Ki sir, I am interested." We'll be giving you time. Before that time itself, you have to fill the form. If you don't fill it, that means we understand you are not interested in that particular drive, and will not be considering you for the drive. Is it clear? But once you fill it, it's your responsibility to attend the drive. Is it clear? And a piece of advice, not as a placement officer, but as a faculty, is try to grab as many opportunities as possible, because we cannot assure you about the number of companies in this particular situation. So whichever company is coming, try to grab that opportunity and confirm your placement. At least one company, please confirm it and keep it ready, so that you are at peace. At least you have one company where you can go and work after your MBA. Don't be very choosy in this particular situation, is what my piece of advice is to you. Okay, Prabhakar sir, I'm done with my talk. You can continue.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, sir. I think you have set the contest straight away. I have not been taking much of time. Already, most of the things. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, okay, thank you. So most of the things sir has already covered. So I have some specific points to make when it comes to MBA. So generally, most of the time, MBA companies come in the second half of the year, that is from February, etc. But there are certain companies who would like to come in this particular semester also. Like we have HFS. This particular company generally used to come in month of February or March. But I don't, this year they have some good requirements, probably that's why they want to visit the colleges early so that they can grab the students and maybe block them from further placements. That is their aim. And looking at the package that they're giving, and looking at the relationship that they have with our college, I think from for 4 5 years, they are visiting our college, and there are quite a few students who are already working there. So looking at their progress and looking at the relationship with the college, so they thought they would come in month of November or maybe October end also and finish the drive. So as sir said, first the registration has to be done correctly. All the details that will be sent through the Google form, all the details should be correct. And see, it is your own details, so you shouldn't be having any issues on that. And you can we generally give around 24 hours of time to fill that, and you can hardly take 5 minutes, and that should be enough for that. Okay, so details should be correct, and the database has to be created. I think the student coordinators will be appointed soon, so that they can interact with us and they can form a bridge between you and us. And whatever problems you have, any issues you have, you can always share it through the student coordinators. That is the aim of on appointing student coordinators. There are some things what I have seen with respect to MBA is, uh, from last 2 3 years of experience, the students are not doing well in GD, and that is where maximum time the filtration happens. Interviews, I think and we are still very good. Our MBA students are really doing well in interviews. The conversion ratio when it comes to interviews is really good, but when it comes to the group discussion, that is where we are failing. And that is something I think you should be looking into. And more so this year, you expect all the drives to be virtual. I don't see any company coming at least till February to the campus. So in that scenario, giving a virtual GD is again a challenging thing. Okay. And from student side, you should have the necessary infrastructure at your home, because we are in this situation, an unfortunate situation where we are not able to come to college. So entire the recruitment will happen virtually. You should have the necessary infrastructure with you, like a laptop, a webcam. If you don't have, at least you will have to arrange on that particular day, because there hardly anything that I and Praxer can do in that. Your internet connectivity issues, you'll have to figure it out. If you don't have a stable connection, maybe you purchase a good router or a good connection, so that you don't face issues during the interviews or the GD, especially during the online GD. If you have any technical issues, in other person speaks, and then you will not be able to go through that round. So you need to really practice online GD. And more so, you should also be comfortable with all the online platforms like Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, WebEx. There are so many platforms that the companies can choose any platform. So you should have all these installed in your system, so that even if a company wants to go for a Microsoft Team or some other platform, you should be ready with that. Okay, these things cannot be done at the nth moment when you're shortlisted for the interview and you have only Zoom in your laptop, and then they want to conduct interview through some other platform, and you're not comfortable with that. So that becomes an issue sometimes. It's because it is a virtual recruitment. Else, if you're in college, the things would be normal. We would never have addressed you through online platform. We would have come to your class and then this. But then we'll have to live with this situation at least for some time. Regarding the training, sir, if the trainings are not completed, we can do that. We can have the online trainings done. And also, I think if the students are willing for the mock interviews, online mock interviews, we can schedule that.
Okay.
So you
We'll
can talk to the students and
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll plan it out, sir. Once the coordinators are appointed, then through the
Okay.
coordinators also we can have a discussion and then we can schedule it. In fact,
Okay.
before this
And
first
I
drive itself, if we can do it.
Yes, yes. I think especially if you look at the rounds, what I'm saying, one is pre-placement talk, that is anyway mandatory one. Then I think they will be shortlisting the application based on the CGPA or etc. Then the major round for me is the online group discussion, and that is where I want maximum to go through the personal interviews. This personal interviews is somewhere you can manage somehow, but in a group discussion of say 10 15 people, if they select hardly 4 5, automatically those 5 10 are rejected. So that we should be avoiding somehow. Okay, so online GDs where, sir, I think we need to work with the MBA students, so that there the conversion ratio is good.
We can do that, sir. We can have mock
Yes.
GDs also for the students.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
think we can arrange that from the innovations also. If the students have a particular slot, if you give us a particular slot, I will talk to Ragini and we can do that.
definitely, so afternoon, anyways, the students are free. After 2 o'clock,
Okay,
we don't have anything. So maybe every day, 10 students also, if we take, and
that is okay.
yeah, and
Hmm.
an elaborate GD session can be taken, then that would suffice their needs, I guess. Not a issue.
Okay, I will talk to Ragini and I will get back to you on that. So make sure that your resumes are ready because I don't know whether that process you have started because I don't know whether you're expecting the companies to come so early.
I had
So if
told
you have
them
not
once, sir. I had
created,
told them
yeah,
to
okay, okay.
get their resumes ready, but I don't know how many of them are ready with their resumes.
Yeah, yeah. So preferably, by today or tomorrow, you create a resume and keep so that when we schedule the mock interviews or the GD, we would be requiring that. And you make sure that you talk to your seniors and scrutinize your resumes, the ones who are placed, because we have seen some resumes there really there's no content at all, and if that happens, then naturally you'll get rejected in the first instance only without having that. And most of the time in these virtual drives, the resumes will be collected by the companies. In the on campus drives, when you come for the interviews, the resumes should be given that time. But in these cases, the resumes should be collected earlier and they will be shared with the HRs who will be conducting the interviews. Okay, so your resume would already have been studied by the HR. That is important. Okay, so your resume has to be good. Make sure you have a mix of everything in your resume apart from the academics, extracurricular, all other things. And I think by tomorrow we can set the target and hopefully the resumes are ready by tomorrow.
Okay, just to add on to Sir's talk, yes, as he said, by tomorrow your resumes can be ready. Okay, you can just talk to some of your seniors whom uh, you have contact with, and maybe take their the format and everything. But please make sure that you do not copy the resumes, because many a times you have seen that your career objectives are same. Two students have the same career objective. How can it happen? Okay, so and most of the times you take a format and you don't change the marks at all. Everything remains the same, you just change certain things. So do not do that. Okay, why I'm asking you to refer to your seniors is because they have gone through the process. We have taken a session for them to how to build a resume, so they know exactly how to build a resume, how to prepare a resume. And that is the reason why I'm telling you all to refer to your seniors, not just to copy what they have written. Okay, please try to have your own personalized resume. As sir said, should be a blend of everything, whether it is co-curricular or extracurricular activities. It should clearly bring out the various certifications that you have done, extra certifications that you have done, because you have undergone Coursera. So you might have done many courses on Coursera which are relevant to placements, okay, which will help you in getting a good company. Okay, so please put those. Now many students have done 20, 30 Coursera, so don't put all the 30 courses there. Not necessary. Okay, only the important ones. And you can keep on changing your resume as per the company's requirement. Suppose it's a marketing company, your resume should be more focused towards marketing. If it is an HR company, your resume should more talk about your HR skills. Okay, if it is a finance company, then it should talk about finance. So you have to have two two resumes, because you have chosen two specializations. So at least you need to have two resumes. One is of HR marketing or finance HR, whatever the combination is. Okay, and whenever the company comes, tries to understand what the profile is, and as per that you have to build your resume or send your resume. Is it clear? So you have to basically be very flexible in terms of your skills, in terms of your certifications, etc., for different companies. Okay, so immediately after this meeting, I want you all to just send me a message. If those who are interested, please nominate yourself and send me a message that I am interested in becoming the placement coordinator. Okay, and that person should be familiar with all the students. He should be in touch with all the students of your batch, and when he or she tells you to do something, it's your responsibility to do it. You cannot say no. Okay, you cannot postpone it, because there are deadlines in placements and we have to adhere to those deadlines. Okay, if you have any doubts, any questions, you are free to ask. Okay, we can take few questions.
So, so as you said, this company is basically a marketing company. So we are from HR and finance specialization. So
See,
we
they
can
have
opt
not
for this
specified your
interview.
specialization. Even if you are interested in
Okay,
marketing
sir.
also, you can go ahead with that. But understand
Yes,
that
sir.
it's the profile is marketing.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, for
Yes, sir.
marketing, especially marketing companies do not look for your specialization. They just want people to sell their products. Okay, so if you're good in selling, they are okay with that, whether you are HR finance or marketing finance or whatever your specialization is. Is it clear? For some
And if
specific finance companies, you need finance only.
Yes,
That
sir.
time we
Yes,
will
sir.
specify only for finance students. If it is for all the students, we'll specify it in the form.
Yes,
It is
sir.
open for all the students.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Jasvina.
Sir, does a previous experience salary slip matters?
Right now, I don't think so because they will be hiring the graduates itself. Okay, but definitely down the line, it may add, or during the interviews also, it may have an advantage, but not in terms of salary because the salary is fixed. The package is fixed. They may not offer you an higher package just because of your experience. Okay, that may help you in your interviews because you are an experienced candidate. That may give you an added advantage. That's it.